you. I'm going to wait a moment or two for people to come in. Okay. I'm just going to adjust this just briefly. First of all, where I am at, hold on, let me go ahead and adjust this just a tad. Excuse me, I apologize. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Just so you know, the weather here is very rainy. It is very windy. There's, we always have a pack of murders, which are like it's a bunch of crows that always hang out here all the time. So I'm totally used to being witchy, and there's a cemetery that's just right down the road from here. It's just very quick walking distance. But anyways, that's besides the point. It's Friday the 13th, y'all. It is a very lucky day. I usually find it very lucky days. The last time we had a Friday the 13th was March 13th of this year. And that was right around a time for a lot of people in the United States when we just had a lockdown. So it's just very interesting. People are just kind of freaking out. And for some people, they handle it bad. For me, Friday the 13th have always been really good days for me. It's just because of my chart. I just know I'm evil. My mom used to joke and say like I was an evil child and that I was evil. So it's just whatever. Anyways, so hi, how are you? If you are new to my channel, my name is Lori Gemini Tarot. Hello, witches, wizards, and badass bitches. So how these love astrology readings work is that I pick an element and then I start pulling cards based off the astrology signs from that element. Once all the astrology signs are done, then I will do a general collective tarot reading, and then I will throw down additional cards. I will be using 2 love oracle decks, and I will be using the breakup deck. And that will be for anybody that's currently going through a breakup, they're on a break, they're having a really hard time getting over that individual. So make sure you stick around for the entire video. Okay, so the deck I am using is going to be mainly a major arcana. I know I used it on a last live stream, but I deleted it. And I am going to be using the Ghoulish Garbs Tarot deck. I just feel like being a little spooky, especially since it is Friday the 13th and it is Scorpio season. So let's go ahead and have a little fun with this, okay? So just note that these are general collective tarot readings. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live and when I'm dropping content. Make sure you comment down below either whether if it's during a live stream or of course after, whether if the decks resonate with you, you like the readings, you like what the hell is coming out of my mouth, you like the background, whatever it is. Make sure that you just comment. I enjoy feedback, and I'm just a little small tarot, just a tarot reading channel, and I'm just trying to compete with big competitors, and just little small things like engagement just makes my day, and it just kind of helps, to fight the man at YouTube or woman or whatever they identify with, right? I've got to hustle, right? And I'm just trying to play a game. Okay. And and if you would like to book a personal tarot reading, in the description box below will be a link to my Instagram channel. You can check out my pricing, and you can DM me directly to book a tarot reading. In a little bit, I will be launching a different website to book tarot readings and all that fun stuff. Okay. So let's go ahead and start diving into this. I'm going to go ahead and do Earth signs first. So let's go ahead and jump into Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And then starting next week, I will start recording videos for December 2020 astrology readings, okay? So let's go ahead and start getting into earth signs. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Let me go ahead and start throwing cards down for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm going to go ahead and, okay, I'm going to do 2 cards each. Okay. So let me get one more card for Capricorn. Okay, hold on. One more card for Capricorn. Let's do Taurus. One more card for Taurus. Virgo, okay. Come on, one more for Virgo. Marvelous, just marvelous. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, the overall energy I have for earth signs for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It is going to be the Wheel of Fortune here, which is awesome. So this is going to be tens. So this is going to be about success. So in the next 3 to 6 months, your love life, your personal life is going to improve. And it's not going to be like a money shot. It's, not like in ceiling fans, because of course I can't say the real name because, YouTube will demonetize. But it is going to be, it's not going to happen all at once. It's going to be like foreplay, like you gotta finesse, you gotta you gotta work, you gotta build it up, you gotta work the person, you gotta work yourself up and you gotta work them up to get them in a mood, right? So great things are going to be leading up in the next 3 to 6 months for you. So this is going to be for earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So let's go ahead and start diving into it. So Capricorn, I do have the Sun card here for you, which is going to be Leo energy, followed by the Magician card, which is Sagittarius energy. So we got 2 fire signs. So you could have Leo or Sagittarius in your chart. You could be dealing with one, but I'm seeing overall just very happy to be single, to be independent. It feels like you finally are diving into, it feels like you're finally living your life. And especially in Sagittarius season for you, Capricorn, it feels like something is going to be finalized. Whether you're going to be like your divorce is going to be finalized, you're signing paperwork to your house, you're signing paperwork to start your own business, to get to own your own car. It feels like you're finally getting some independence, and this you are finally living the life that you've always wanted and you deserve. I'm seeing just freedom, and then once it's just that you dive into this new environment and it just bam, everything that you've been manifesting comes true, and it's going to happen in the next 3 to 6 months. And I am seeing in Sagittarius season for you, that's when you shine, and that's when bam, this everything that you've been manifesting, like a new job, a new house, a new partner, it's just everything that you've just been wanting to work on, or just, like, oh, I want that fresh new body, I want that, I want to be a skinny legend, whatever the fuck that means. It just feels like you're going to manifest everything that you want. That's going to be for Capricorn. I'm very fucking proud of you. Good for you. You look marvelous. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into Taurus. I'm sorry. So Taurus, I do have the Death card here, which is Scorpio energy. I also have the Star card here, which is Aquarius energy as well. This is very beautiful. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aquarius. You could also have this in your chart. But during Scorpio season, you're actually embracing change. Usually, Taurus, you have a really hard time adapting to change, or it taking an L, or admitting when you're wrong, or like there's 2 sides to every story. There's actually there's one side, there's another side, and then there's the truth, right? It's like a little mixture of both in between. And it feels like you're tired of living in this loop. It feels like you're tired of being in this repetition, cause I cannot speak, I lost my voice, right? And you're just ready to let something go. It feels like whether if it feels like an ex or somebody that did you wrong, or this could be a current relationship where you've been having to deal with a on again, off again issue, a reoccurring problem in a relationship. It feels like you're finally going to let sleeping dogs lie. It feels like you're going to finally let something go. You're not going to bring it up like a dead corpse like Weekend at Bernie's, right? You're not going to do that shit. You are finally learning. It's part of being an adult, you know, and you're leveling up. And it's because you're manifesting. You're putting the time and work to change, and the universe is going to be blessing you. So in the next 3 to 6 months, Taurus, you're going to be rewarded for doing very good things. And it's because you're willing to change. And when you let something die, when you let it go, when it does, you know, when you finally just let it go, that's when something new comes into your life. And that's when this is your Make-A-Wish card. That's when everything that you've been wishing is coming true, because you're taking the time to heal. You're taking the time to acknowledge the things that you may have done wrong. And instead of constantly like bringing it up to kind of rub it into somebody's face, or, you know, instead of being salty, you're choosing, it's time to let it go. You know, it's just, you don't want to be petty or salty anymore. And now things are coming your way. The next 3 to 6 months, it's going to be around Aquarius season is when things really come, when things really start manifesting. So Scorpio season is when you're embracing a change. You're like, okay, I'm finally just allowing myself to let it go. Especially with the Scorpio new moon, you're just going to purge it. And then by Aquarius season is when you're going to start manifesting. And I'm telling you, in the next 3 to 6 months is when shit starts going your way. So let's go ahead and get into Virgo. I do have the Justice card here for you. You could be dealing with the Libra. I also have the Hangman card here for you, which is going to be Pisces. So you could be dealing with them. You could also have this in your chart. Remember, we do have the Wheel of Fortune here for you. So in the next 3 to 6 months, there's going to be good things that are coming your way. This is going to be a karmic shift, all right? And it feels like people that may have done you wrong, or it feels like for a while you may have been bitter or salty, Virgo, or it feels like things were just not going your way in your love life. It just feels like no matter what you did, no matter what you put your time or energy, where it's like, okay, my love life is not going so well right now at the moment. Let me go ahead and focus on my work. But then you would still be bitter or salty, you know, that things, you know, that your love life is not going your way. But it's like because you're spending all your extra time on this, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't know. It just felt like you were just kind of going into like this weird spiral. But with the Justice card here, there's this new shift. In the next 3 to 6 months, you're going to really start noticing. So you're going to start something within you, you release something, and it's really your own fears or your own inhibitions. And this could be like a failure to be alone, or this could be just because of isolation. But there's this shift where you're no longer downtrodden, you're no longer mopey or feeling sorry for yourself. And it's just because you've gained experience, okay? Especially with the owl here. A lot of you are a little bit more nocturnal, a little bit more night owls. And this is about a choice, and you're choosing to release it, to let it go. And it feels like Pisces season for you is when you just release it and let it go. That's when it feels like your love life will improve. It just feels like around January, February, and especially like coming closer to Valentine's Day is when it just feels like you start having good quality prospects. that was Earth signs. So if that resonated, make sure you comment down below. I'm going to go ahead and start doing air signs. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We're going to go ahead and do Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune did pop up, so the next 3 to 6 months there's going to be some good luck that's going to be coming your way. Things that you've been manifesting is going to just start coming to a line. Alrighty, then I'm going to start throwing cards down, 2 cards each. Let's go ahead and start doing Libra. 2 cards for Libra. I got this card here. 1 more card for Libra. Okay. Now let's go ahead and do Gemini. Let's do Gemini. Okay, I got 1. Come on, Gemini. 1 more card. Okay, now let's go ahead and do Aquarius. Let's do Aquarius. Okay, those are way too many cards. Come on, Aquarius. Okay, again, too many cards. Okay. That's a nice card. Okay. Perfect. Alrighty then. So, the overall energy, the bottom of the deck, I have for air signs. It is going to be the Justice card here. This is going to be Libra energy. So this is a good karmic shift. And really and it's followed by the Wheel of Fortune here. And this was the card that popped out originally. So, in the next 3 to 6 months, there's going to be a lot of really good luck that's going to be coming your way. And it feels like in the next 3 to 6 months, if you are single, you could be manifesting your ideal partner, your dream man or woman, or whomever you identify with. Remember, sexuality is fluid. But it feels like you're trying to manifest somebody who has their shit together, and you're going to get... or even like somebody that's very well established, and you're going to get exactly what you want. And it's because you've been staying in your lane. You're not engaging in drama. You actually have your blinders on. So even when you hear like an ex or some frenemies or whatever, they're trying to throw you under the bus or they're trying to ruffle your feathers. And here's the thing, if you engage with them, you lose the game. So even if they're talking shit about you and what they're doing, they're attempting to gaslight you. They're trying to get you to fall for the bait. But if you just ignore them, silence is golden, and silence speaks volumes. And eventually what happens is that they just drop it. They just stop talking about you because because you've lost interest. So it just feels like there's this new karmic energy, this shift that happens where this could be, for some of you, this is a court battle. If you've been dealing with a nasty ex, or if you've been dealing with somebody that you need to put a restraining order, it is going to be going your way. For some of you, this is going to be signing some sort of prenups, some sort of court documentation. This could be adoption paperwork. I'm also seeing for others maybe like an elopement or maybe a courthouse wedding. Okay, so let's go ahead and start diving into it. So now let's start getting into Libra. I do have the Hierophant here, which is going to be Taurus energy. I also have the Hermit card here, which is going to be Virgo energy, and I also see a little bit of Aquarius here too. So you could have these signs in your chart. You could also be dealing with them, but remember, of course, your energy stands very strong here, Libra. So you're taking some time to be alone, and this could be you went through a very nasty divorce, but I want to say in the next 3 to 6 months, things are going to be much better for you. In fact, you're going to start manifesting, and you're going to start attracting a new partner that may be your lifetime partner. your life mate, whatever you want to look at it, okay? And this is about discipline, this is about control. Now, for some of you, you've been speaking to a counselor or a therapist, and you've been taking the time to work on your shit. Good for you. I'm seeing somebody becoming more spiritual, becoming more enlightened. I'm seeing somebody also maybe, you may be on a very strict diet, but it's not for vanity reasons, it's for medical reasons, okay? So it could be like for Crohn's, or you're diabetic, you know, it could be you're dealing with a long terminal disease, or you could be just allergic to just basically everything on planet, and you're forced to become vegan, you know what I mean? But it feels like there's some sort of discipline or some sort of control that you're taking upon, and because you found the answer. Now, for some of you, you just prefer to be single, but for others of you, I am seeing somebody finding a relationship that is marriage potential. And you're going to be finding somebody that this person could work for an attorney, a law office, a nonprofit organization. They could be an activist as well. This person may be a judge. It feels like they work, they may be a social worker. It feels like they protect people. Like they could also be a police officer as well. But it feels like this person likes to help people. Whether if they're an EMT, or they work for the fire department, you're going to find somebody that's been single for quite some time. This person is older, but you know, they've just been single because they just don't like to really play the field. They're more focused on, they're not hung up on stuff like that. You know, they have like a very strong support system. They have, you know, a social life, activities, hobbies, things of that nature. This person is very philosophical too. They could be a professor. They could also teach as well. They could also be like a minister. Okay. Let's go ahead and start diving into Gemini. So I've got the Sun card here, which is Leo energy. I also have the Temperance card as well, Sagittarius energy. And then, of course, the overall I've got is the Justice card, Libra as well. So strong fire energy, you could have this in your chart. You could be dealing with one. You could also be dealing with a Libra in this chart, yada, yada, yada. Now, this is just very happy being comfortable in your own skin. You're very grateful for the things that you have in your life. You may have kids. You may have very good friends, very good family support system. I'm seeing a lot of you are very spiritual. You may be religious. I'm seeing a lot of light workers, spiritual healers, tarot readers. You are comfortable being alone because you're not going to settle for less. You're not going to put yourself or others in danger because you're lonely. Because let's be for real. You've seen enough Dr. Phil to know when a parent who is codependent, they're afraid to be alone, and they literally put their kids in danger, and they neglect their kids for their own selfish needs. And you ain't that. You ain't that. That's the truth. So you're very comfortable, and you're like, you know, I'm very happy and very grateful for a lot of things that I have in my life. And the right person will come very soon. You know it's going to come very soon. And it's when you're completely, you're content on being alone. You embrace positive changes. You see positive changes that continue to happen in your life. Like, you don't throw a pity party. You don't feel sorry for yourself at all. You have a backbone. You have dignity. So when you start dating, and whether if it's like you, like through a dating app, or when you know, you start dating this person and you're starting to see the red flags, or you start seeing it where the relationship is not going to work out, you're not going to try to string your relationship along because you're lonely. You're going to cut ties. You know, you're not going to even waste your time investing your time. You know, like, you're not going to waste your time emotionally, mentally, physically. Like, you're not going to waste your time when you know that this is not going to work. And that's called growth. And when you evolve to that level, that's when you're going to meet the right person. And it's going to be the next 3 to 6 months, Gemini. Okay? Good. So now let's go ahead and get into Aquarius. So Aquarius, I do have the star card here, which is your energy. I also have the devil card here, which is Capricorn energy. Now, people freak out and they always think the devil card is a bad card, and it can be depending on the placement of the cards, but this is not. You are, it feels like a lot of you Aquarius, you've been healing, dealing with very traumatic, very toxic individuals. Now, this could be very toxic relationships that you have with people. This could be a past relationship where it was very abusive. Like, this person was narcissistic, this person was very abusive, very controlling. This person had the biggest ego ever. You're getting over that. It feels like somebody had to cut cold turkey for a while, whether they had to cut back on drinking, or just playing the field. It feels like somebody had to take some time to cleanse their palate. You're really wanting to manifest a real connection with someone, but you don't want to be held down. Like, you want like a polyamorous relationship, or you want all the benefits of being in a relationship without the consequences of cheating, or vice versa. I will, the person that you're gonna connect with, you know, this could be like, you could rush into marriage, and that's the thing. When you first date somebody, the first 3 to 6 months, it is going to feel like on cloud 9. But then when they start letting their guard down, you start seeing them for who they are. I would just say, just be careful. You may not want to rush things too much. You want to just make sure that they're legit. Okay. So I've done earth, I've done air. Let's go ahead and do water. Afterwards, I will do fire, then the general collective, and I'll throw down some oracle cards. Love oracle readings and breakup readings. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So for some of you, you've really had to learn in 2020, learning to love yourself. It feels like you always put others before you, and you get yourself into a lot of trouble, whether trouble with the law or trouble with your heart. This person may have made you lose your job, you know, because of dating them being so chaotic. But you're finally standing up for yourself. Okay. Sorry about that. So I'm going to start throwing 2 cards each. Let's start with Cancer. Okay, I'm going to take that card. And those are too many. So let me get one more card for Cancer. One more card for Cancer. Take that one. Okay. Pisces. 2 cards for Pisces. We got 1. Okay, those are too many cards. 1 more card for Pisces.
Perfect. Scorpio? Scorpio. 2 cards for Scorpio. One more. Those are too many. Coming on, Scorpio. Okay, thank you. Alrighty then, bottom of the deck.
Overall energy. I have for water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It is going to be the World card here. So there's going to be closures. So whether if you are in a long-term relationship, if there were bumps in the road or an ongoing issue that's happening, that shit is going to end and you're moving on to bigger and better things. For others of you, you may have had a hard time getting over that person. Congratulations, baby. You've moved on. You won the top challenge. You won the main challenge on RuPaul's Drag Race, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and start diving into this. Let's go ahead and get into Cancer. So Cancer, I do have the Lovers card here, which is Gemini energy. I also have the Justice card as well, Libra energy. So, and of course we have the overall energy, which is the World card. Remember, you could have this in your chart, you could be dealing with either of these signs. But this is a very good energy. I am seeing a relationship becoming stronger. And I'm seeing somebody actually tying the knot or making it official. Somebody may be signing prenup paperwork. This is maybe signing paperwork for some sort of collaboration.
But I'm seeing
Somebody just making it official, like
sealing the deal. There was some sort
of problem or hiccup in the road, and you're moving on from that. For a very small audience, I am seeing like a partnership, like a married couple starting their own business.
like they're starting like a family
business. That's what I'm kind of getting the vibe.
I'm seeing a lot of
Happiness, a good karmic energy. I'm seeing for another small audience, you going to a marriage counseling,
going to a marriage
counselor, and you're working out a lot of your issues. And it's actually resolved at the marriage counseling. So I don't think it's like the end all or be all, and it feels like it feels like there could be
some communication
issues
on both ends.
I don't feel like it's something completely messed up, because this is very repairable. This is somebody just taking the time to just work out the small kinks so you're not driving each other up the walls. Okay, let's go ahead and get into Pisces. So I do have the Emperor card here. This is going to be Aries energy, as well as the Hangman, which is your energy, Pisces. And of course, I've got the World card. Okay, so I am seeing an Aries, and once again, I always get this in my readings for the past 2 to 3 years when I've been doing my YouTube and Instagram readings. It's always an on-again, off-again relationship with an Aries and a Pisces. And this is over, baby. Like, it's over. You're having to make a choice. Or this Aries is having to make a choice.
And it feels like somebody is tired of playing
games. It's always a power struggle, because you're both dominant, right? Pisces, I know you like to try to pretend that you're not dominant, but you are. And it feels like with this individual, it's always a mind game, it's always chess,
it feels like you were humiliated by this person.
And no matter how many times that they try to win you over, you're never going to give them that opportunity. And they're tired of it. They're tired of being shut down. And they're going to move on. It feels like this person is going to finally close doors with you, Pisces, or vice versa. You may be feeling like this person is a hot mess. You're tired of cleaning up their mess. Like time and time again, you've made it very clear to them that you're not interested.
They choose to make themselves they choose to still be hung up on you.
No matter how many times you made it clear that you're not interested.
And it just feels like you're tired of playing this game and you're more focused
On your energy. It feels like you're more focused
on just evolving. Because I've been noticing
you, Pisces. I've been noticing you evolving. It feels like you've been just kind of taking the time to work on you.
You don't care
about settling for less.
There's this toxic energy, and it feels like
It was an ex or some sort of
I don't want to say like superiority, like a senior, like superior complex. Like
I don't want to feel like it's that.
Maybe it's just like a little bit of a bitter
energy. It feels
like that
bitterness is gone.
Okay. Now let's go
ahead and get into Scorpio. I do have Magician card here, which is going to be Sagittarius energy, as well as the Death card here, which is your energy, Scorpio. And then, of course, we do have the World card here.
So you had to take some
time to realize that you are a badass bitch, a badass motherfucker. And you
are not going to
allow anybody to make you feel like shit. You're not going to allow anybody to put you under, you're not going to be under anybody's thumb. And
you always
make your ex regret them ever doing you wrong.
You're ready for change.
Because you've been manifesting something bigger and better to come along.
You're no longer going to be hostile. You're no longer going to be negative. It's all behind you in the past.
And it feels like for some you were afraid of making the same mistakes over
again. You're
afraid of reliving the past. But you don't have to worry about that. Because you're manifesting bigger and better things. Because you've chosen to not be self-destructive anymore.
Okay. So I've done earth.
I've done air. I've done water. I'm going to go ahead and do fire, then a general collective, then throw down some oracle cards, love, oracle, and breakup deck.
So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2 cards each, starting with Aries.
2 cards for Aries.
1 more for Aries. Leo, 2 cards for Leo. Perfect. Sagittarius, 2 cards for Sagittarius. That's a nice card. Okay. Oh wait, those are too many cards.
Hold on. 1 more card for Sagittarius.
Okay. Alrighty then. So
the bottom of the deck, the overall energy I have for fire signs, for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it is the Magician card, which is Sagittarius energy.
So for some of you,
during Sagittarius season is when
you shine. Is when everything that you've
been manifesting, the things that you've released,
things that you no longer are
holding yourself back, you are moving forward. And it just feels like
it feels like almost instant.
The things that you manifest comes true, and it comes very quickly. So if you've been manifesting like relocating, moving, getting that job that you've wanted, you're going to get that. It feels like for some of you, you're going to have an opportunity to travel and have a vacation. Okay. So let's go ahead and start diving into Aries. So Aries, I've got the Emperor card, which is your energy, as well as the High Priestess, which is going to be Cancer, Pisces energy. And of course, I've got Sagittarius here with the Magician card. Remember, you could be dealing with these. You could have this in your chart. Now, with the Emperor card, for a very small audience, I am seeing somebody having an affair with somebody who is married, or somebody who is their employer, somebody who is their boss, their superior. There is some sort of authoritarian position here, and there is some sort of secret affair. All right, and this person clearly doesn't care. This person is a player. They may be feeding you lines saying that they love you, they want to be with you. This person is honeypotting you. All right, this person is baiting you.
They're feeding you shit. They don't mean it.
They always fuck around, and you're not a special snowflake. You're not the first, and you're not the last. That's going to be for a small audience. For others of you, I am seeing somebody that is keeping a relationship on the DL, all right? And it could be that you are afraid that you just started dating this person, and you don't want people to start diving into privacy or privacy, whatever, and you just don't want people to be meddling into your business as of yet.
It feels like this person is.
I got this for a particular individual. This person is going to try to make you vulnerable by trying to make you drunk. Don't take that drink. They probably have it like roofied or some shit. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into Leo. Leo, I do have the star card here for you, which is going to be Aquarius energy. I also have the Hierophant here, which is going to be Taurus energy. And again, I have Sagittarius here as well. Remember, you can have this in your chart. You could be dealing with this. Now, this is you manifesting, getting your life together. Now, by Aquarius season, things are going to start manifesting and start coming true for you. Because right now, around the Scorpio, Sagittarius season, you're going to be focusing on time healing. So this is you healing, taking the time, taking the L, taking
Ownership, taking
accountability, and you're not beating yourself up, but you've learned the lesson from that relationship and you're moving on. And you're manifesting right now. You're trying to manifest the right partner in your life, all right? You are trying to manifest somebody that you can settle down with and have a life with. You don't want to be dealing with the player, right? You don't want to be dealing with somebody that pretends that they're all that. You don't want to be dating, like, let's keep it real. Like, you don't want to be dating a politician. Like, you don't want to be pretending that your life is so fucking great when all you do is cheat on your partner left and right. You want to talk about, let's talk about family integrity. Let's talk about family integrity and family value. Let's talk about family values. Excuse me while I fuck 15 ladies, right? Excuse me, let me pay off a porn star, right? So, you don't want that, right? You don't want that. Now, maybe for others, but that's not what you want, Leo. So
you want somebody
that shares the same values as you. You want somebody that shares the same traditions, and you gotta realize when you look for a partner, you have to dive deep. You can't just manifest just superficial shit, because you will manifest superficial shit, but that shit now doesn't fucking last, right? So you gotta manifest quality. So for an example, you gotta manifest somebody that you share interests with. A lot of people don't realize that you're incompatible when you actually start talking about real values and real core things that identify you as an individual, not superficial shit like I enjoy this TV show or I'm really into Disney. Like, it can't be just superficial shit. For an example, are you pro-life or pro-choice? What political party do you align with? Do you believe in marriage? Some people do not want to get married at all. Do you want to have children? For some people, that is a ride or die thing. You know, you need to really have these conversations at the beginning of the relationship when you first start dating them. You don't want to have this conversation 3 months from now, 6 months from now, years from now, after you're fucking married and realizing that you're incompatible. Start making it very crystal clear, because what you manifest is what you will bring back. What you project to the universe will come back to you. So you gotta make it very clear. It is just like The Simpsons, like the Treehouse of Horror with the monkey paw, and like Homer gets very specific about how he's manifesting that sandwich. You know, like you want to be very clear. You don't want no loopholes. Okay, so by Sagittarius season is when the manifesting seems to be really rapid. Because Aquarius season, you're spending your time healing, and you start getting ready of what you manifest. And then, by Sagittarius season, you are going to be manifesting. By Aquarius season, it's going to be coming true. By Taurus season, like Taurus Cancer season, it feels like when things start really like coming in for you. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into Sagittarius. So I got the World card here for you. I also have the Devil card here for you, which is Capricorn energy. And of course, I have you right here, Sagittarius. So Saggies, I do have Taurus energy. I do have Aquarius. I do have Scorpio. Okay, so, there's closures that's happening here. And the closure is you're moving on from very toxic environments, from work environment, from friendships, from family members, from relationships, romantic relationships, platonic relationships, past exes. This person was very abusive, very narcissistic. This person was very controlling, right? And this person cheated on you. This person had the audacity to fucking cheat on you, and then they try to gaslight it and try to blame you for that shit. Like, the audacity. You're dropping them. You know that this shit is poison, and you're not a part of that game. And you're actually manifesting something new in your life. You don't have to worry about this person from your past. They're gone. They're no more. They cease to be. Like, bye, Felicia. There's a new beginning, and you're going to have that freedom. And I do believe by your season, you're going to start noticing a very positive change where things start progressing. And by Cancer season, is going to feel like everything is falling in place. Let's go ahead and do a general collective reading. Then I'll throw down some oracle cards. So I do have the World card here. There's some closures that are happening here. And especially with the Scorpio new moon, we have the Wheel of Fortune here. I do have the High Priestess. I do have the Justice card. One more card. Hold on, I want one more card. One more card. Okay. And the Emperor card. So the bottom of the deck, the overall energy I have, it is going to be Pisces energy with a little bit of Scorpio here with the Moon card. So for a lot of you light workers, spiritual healers, or people who are empathic, you're going to be having a lot of dreams and a lot of visions. You may be experiencing an omen. Now remember, some omens are bad, some omens are good. Some omens are just trying to give you a warning to avoid you from fucking up and making the same dumbass mistake. Alright? For others, this could be trusting your gut, knowing that somebody that you trust may not be loyal, may not be faithful. This could be a friend that's talking shit behind your back. This could be your partner being shady as hell. Followed by the Tower card, Scorpio energy.
A spiritual awakening.
A fluke. Big
Changes are coming.
Big changes, okay? Unforeseen changes.
So we do have the World card
here. Because something's going to end. There's going to be some closures. I told you. Something's going to come out of the blue. Something's going to happen very quickly. You're not going to have any control over. Okay?
That chapter is going to end. You're like, get the fuck out. Bye.
Next 3 to 6 months.
It's going to be a lot of love,
luck, and abundance and prosperity that's going to be coming your way.
The High Priestess here. This is going to be Cancer Pisces energy.
I'm seeing some light workers, spiritual healers. You're taking the time to heal.
Learning to love and value
yourself. I am seeing a lot of visions and dreams that are coming your way.
There's going to be secrets that will be
revealed, all right? Secrets that you have to currently keep on the DL for the time being.
The Justice card, this is going to be Libra energy. This is a good karmic shift
that's going to be happening. For some, this is going to be a secret relationship.
This could be
a secret marriage, like keeping an engagement,
keeping a marriage under the DL.
This could be keeping
a relationship, somebody who is married or
somebody who
is
very political, very much in a high, they're a public figure.
They could be,
a celebrity of some sort.
The Emperor card here,
Aries energy. I'm seeing somebody embracing their independence. I'm seeing somebody starting their own business.
I'm seeing somebody
marrying someone who is wealthy,
who has one or
more businesses. This person may own a winery. This person is a CEO. This person may have like 1 or 2 lobbyists. This person is very political.
They have a lot
of endorsements, a lot of sponsors.
This person is very charismatic. This
person is in front of the camera a lot.
This person could also be a
social activist
as well.
Okay. So that was interesting. Now let's go ahead and
let's go ahead and use the breakup deck.
And then I'll start using the Love Oracle decks. So these are going to be additional messages from the universe for anybody that's having a hard time getting over a breakup, anybody that's on a break, or you're having a hard time getting over that individual. These are additional messages that you need to hear.
We've got the inverse of self. The root yourself in your own
strength and security. It is a fantasy that they provided for you.
One more. And why would you
want to wait for someone who doesn't know who they want to be with? Who doesn't
know if they want to be with
you? Okay. So this is all about dignity and respect.
Because you're willing to settle for less. Somebody that always has
this on again, off again with you. They don't know what they want. They don't know their identity. They're having a midlife crisis. So really what it is that they want to play the field. They want to string you along, hoping that you will take them back when shit hits the fan with the other person. And that's the tea. And do you really want to be with somebody? Do you really want to be sloppy seconds? Do you really want to be the the bronze prize? Do you really want to be the bronze prize? Because I sure as hell don't.
Now, root yourself
In your own strength and security. It is a fantasy that they provided for you. You know that shit was never real. And why would you want to wait for someone who doesn't know they want to be with you? Let them figure that shit out on your own. And it's too late. Too bad. So sad. Do not collect $200. Do not pass go. Go directly to jail. I don't care.
Let's go ahead and get
your love oracle readings. I'm going to use the French Vintage Stamp Love Oracle deck and the Everlasting Romance deck.
So I got celebration, closed gate, heartache,
Followed by
teacup, luck,
puppy love, chastity, and purity.
okay.
So, celebration. Soon you'll be celebrating wonderful news with your love. Okay, it feels like this person, I got a reading. Oh God, what sign was it?
But I got a feeling that
Somebody was going to try to get you drunk, or somebody was going to try to put a rupee
somebody was going to try
to make someone weak or lose their inhibitions.
It feels like if somebody, like
This person has, like, this
person
person
does not want to lose their
virginity, they want to wait for marriage, and there's nothing wrong with that. Or you want to wait for the right person. You don't want to lose it on a one-night stand. You don't want to lose it on a random hookup, or somebody that you're just casually dating, or you don't know if it's going to really progress anywhere. But it feels like this person is going to try to get you intoxicated. They're going to start having, like, let's celebrate, let's have a good time. You know, they may try to get, and then closed gate. Fate has closed the gate, no more return, followed by heartache. This person's going to ghost you. They're going to get exactly what they want from you. They're going to hook up with you. They're going to use you for money. They're going to use you for clout. And then they're going to ghost you. And then you're going to be miserable.
you feel used. And here's what happens. There's teacup luck.
There's going to be some good luck that's coming your way. Okay?
Followed by puppy love with chastity and purity. Okay, so this is really a warning.
I want to say is that there is some good luck, and you will find a new love that will treat you right, that will share the same values as you. But it feels like I'm clearly talking to somebody who, this is a very select reading. It feels like it's going to be a very select small reading or small audience. Do not put yourself vulnerable in a position because you like someone, because you have a crush or feels for someone, because this person may not have the best intentions with you,
and they are going to ghost you
and leave you. And you're going to think that this person is giving you attention is because they like you, and it could be that you may not be used to playing the game or playing the field. You may be new to the whole dating scene.
Is more of the vibe I got.
Okay, so hopefully these readings resonated with you. If they did, please make sure to hit the like button. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell. Please make sure to comment down below if the readings resonates with you. You like what the hell is coming out of my mouth. Thank you very much. Please be safe. Wash your damn hands. And nanu nanu.